game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Miami's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's back. Got his man quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
I think as a play caller, you'd love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes one man miss. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Canes are on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Right on the money. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The Hurricanes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield. It's back. He's got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Hurricanes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Gets away. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They're trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Hurricane!
this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
And he makes the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So NC State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
With the catch, it's Hardy. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Caught. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Now on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Number 11.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. An 84-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Canes will hustle to the line.
Brings up third down.
Dropping back, it's back. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They'll run play action. Lets it fly on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Marion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. There he goes. Touchdown, NC State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's back. Punts it out of the air. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And the Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Gives it on the option. Sweet cut there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Rides the back and leaves it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Grab behind the line. It Smothers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Escapes trouble. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. On the move at the 30. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Quarterback extends the play. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolfpack! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
24, Miami, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and turning it on. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air, it's back. Going for 6. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there, get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 18 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Beck. Working on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He'll take a shot. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know Which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.